What if your creative ideas could become more than just a concept, something timeless, tangible and beautifully crafted? At Ex Why Zed, we turn those ideas into premium hardback books that inspire, inform and endure. Whether it's a luxurious coffee table book, a captivating art volume or an A5 keepsake, our expertise ensures your vision comes to life with precision and flair. In this video, we'll explore some stunning hardback book projects, from collector's editions with vibrant designs to tactile children's books built for curious little hands. You'll see how choices like paper stocks, finishes and binding techniques combine to make your project a masterpiece. We understand that making print choices can be difficult, so in the comments below, we've listed detailed print specs of the books we've spoken about in this video. I know, super helpful, right? If you're ready to bring your ideas to life and create something truly extraordinary, let's dive in and get inspired. Windows 95 by Kieran Gabriel is a perfect example of how art book printing can transform everyday scenes into the extraordinary. We are huge fans of the bright yellow cover and starkness of the black typography set against it. Wherever we leave this book around our office, it always seems to leap forward into our eyesight. The A5 hardback format was chosen to give a compact, intimate feel to this collection of 95 illustrations featuring windows, an everyday object reimagined as dynamic, engaging art. Kieran wanted each page to emphasise isolation and detail, celebrating the beauty of what we often overlook. Opting for a matte laminated cover on FSC certified silk stock created a visually striking yet durable finish. By focusing on minimalistic typography and ample white space, the design team ensured the artwork took centre stage, turning each page into a small revelation. Print specifications and nuances. The combination of the A5 size and 130 grams per silk inside pages means the reader has to work quite hard to flatten the spreads as you get nearer the centre of the book. The limited edition print run of just 95 copies enhanced collectability, while 4 colour printing on the silk stock preserved delicate shading and ensured faithful colour reproduction. The combination of minimalist layouts and vibrant illustrations exemplifies how careful material and layout choices can transform an art concept into a treasured keepsake. 21 remarkable people. This coffee table book printing project required a luxurious finish that matched the significance of its subject matter. A tribute to 21 extraordinary individuals. Mark Adam Copeland envisioned a hardback volume that would appeal to history aficionados, museum shops and collectors. We guided him towards a case-bound portrait solution that would showcase each illustration's depth and detail. Silk pages and uncoated end papers combined to deliver a premium tactile experience, essential for a publication meant to be admired, handled and discussed. The careful selection of a 170 grams silk interior maintained colour vibrancy while ensuring the printed imagery felt rich and substantial. The choice of a 270 by 210mm hardback format gave each image room to breathe, enabling readers to appreciate subtle details. Faux foiling on the cover and spine underscored the book's sense of refinement. Mark chose a CMYK shade that resembled gold to give a similar aesthetic whilst avoiding the high setup costs of actual foiling. It still looks effective. The result was an heirloom quality edition that underscored how hardcover book printing can authentically capture and preserve cultural and historical narratives for generations to come. Fever Dream by René Cornu demanded a production approach that could handle oversized dimensions and international logistics. As a photography-led coffee table book printing project, this 304 by 304mm volume needed to immerse readers in a transcendent visual experience. Thick 200 grams per square metre uncoated paper for the inside pages created a subtle texture that elevated the image's depth. The designer's choice of section sewn binding allowed the pages to lie flat, making panoramic images impactful. There is a little pull on the pages, but they do lie almost completely flat because of the super wide page width and gravity working its magic. Generous white borders and plentiful white space were added to the layout to focus the audience's eye on the featured images. Print specifications and nuances that make this project special. The cover, printed onto 170 grams silk and wrapped over a sturdy greyboard case, received a matte lamination for protection and a soft, almost velvety finish. By producing a robust, large format hardcover, we captured the ethereal quality of Renee's photography. Even the delivery involved meticulous planning, as the books were shipped seamlessly across the Atlantic, demonstrating that with the right expertise, hardcover book printing UK can reach a global audience without compromising quality. James Parsons' Street Tools straddles the line between educational guide and visual manifesto of street photography. He aimed for a durable A5 hardback book that could withstand frequent use, handle full-colour imagery, and present clear, bold typography. We opted for uncoated interior stock to give the images a tactile, authentic feel, reflecting the raw energy of street photography while maintaining crisp legibility for instructional text. Our 4-colour HP indigo printing ensured accurate reproduction of both monochrome and colour imagery. Case-bound with a matte laminated cover. By integrating annotated visuals and large typographic headers, the final product guides readers from concept to execution with ease. Street Tools proves that art book printing can simultaneously inspire visually and inform practically, serving as a comprehensive learning tool that you'll keep on your shelf. A little pressure encourages the pages to lay flat. This is one of the very best books we have printed at Ex Why Zed, both for quality of the photography and the production choices made. Jamie Keith's documentary photography in If Nothing Changes underscores the power of black and white images to convey raw human experience. The design approach prioritized printing fidelity. Every subtle gradient and shadow needed perfect rendering. To achieve this, we selected silk stock with section sewn binding, ensuring pages lay flat and viewers could fully immerse in each image's emotional core. The images are stark and granular. Litho printing helped them retain their highly detailed quality. They are almost at lifelike scale on the pages, which really draws your eye towards the faces and creates a connection between subject and reader. The hardback format offered generous space, while careful CMYK conversions preserved the integrity of Jamie's grayscale palette. A discreet modern typeface allowed the visuals to dominate, and the debossed text on textured bookbinding cloth gave the cover a subdued elegance. By providing meticulous guidance from file setup to final proofing, we demonstrated how hardcover book printing can faithfully capture the nuanced tonal shifts crucial in monochrome photography. Page numbers and captions guide the reader without distracting them. Gary Williams needed to capture the essence of a historic London street, Camden Passage, in a delightful portable format by creating an A5 hardback featuring vibrant red cloth covers and yellow foil blocking. We lent a distinctive personality to the publication. The cover draws in the reader. It is a lot easier for us to foil onto these smooth bookbinding cloths like Wibbelin Natural than it is the more coarse and textured alternatives. The choice of 130 grams silk pages preserved clarity and colour accuracy in the photography, ensuring each shot, whether of antique shops or bustling cafes, shone with local character. Print specifications and nuances are a neat 11mm spine and a balanced case binding ensured durability and a premium hand feel. The project exemplified how a well-chosen format and finishing touches like cloth covers and foil stamping can transform a small volume hardcover book printing UK project into a must-have collectible. The synergy between bold cover contrasts and lovingly captured images made the final book a tactile piece of London's cultural memory. Being honest, the pages do have the clear intention of pulling shut. Books have a width of 148mm, and that is susceptible to tight binding and not much physical weight on the leaves to drop naturally. Something to consider if it is crucial that the whole width be visible. Illumination by Adam Karnach, Collector's Edition meets elegance. YouTuber First Man Photography's landscape images warranted a sophisticated gallery standard presentation. The final product was a bespoke hardcover with Wibalin, Napura canvas finishes and gloss white foiling to capture the interplay of light. Opening the cover reveals colour plan end papers to greet the reader. We used 4-colour litho printing on carefully selected silk paper. This combination turns sweeping vistas into intimate, immersive experiences. Adam's images creep up on you, and many of the spreads captivate with their balance of colour and expansive panoramas. We worked tirelessly with Adam to ensure every aspect of the project was perfect. This included advising on spine width adjustments, recalculating page counts. We even filmed the process of rebuilding all the pages in InDesign, which was done to ensure complete accuracy in the positioning of the elements following last-minute sizing changes. Section sewn binding and sustainably sourced materials aligned with the photographer's values. Illumination stands as a testament to how coffee table book printing can produce an object as treasured as the original artworks themselves. Mike Chudley's exploration of street photography needed a visually arresting, durable edition. The brief called for a custom-sized hardcover format, with Mike's images predominantly being in landscape orientation. We recommended silk pages for crisp imagery and a buckram-style cover fabric paired with foiling to add understated sophistication. The texture of the cover material has a tendency to repel the foil, so you can see the silver sits more on the surface rather than debossing and fully becoming part of it. We guided Mike through each step, from setting proper bleed to understanding how laminated covers differ from embossing. Test prints and proofs ensured confidence before the final run. The result was a self-published hardback book triumph, a stable, visually cohesive product that balanced street-level grit with polished presentation, demonstrating that careful consultation and open communication can yield world-class results. It was a pleasure to have Mike in our office personally signing the finished copies before they were sent out to grateful buyers. On completion, he was also the first person to take advantage of our new fulfillment, storage and shipping facility. Fully automated into Shopify and many online portals, we hold your books here, and when an order is placed, send them out for you. Dominic Marley's skateboarding photography needed a format blending toughness and elegance. We crafted a robust hardcover with anti-scuff lamination and a 148-page silk interior to honour the sport's raw energy and the photographer's eye for detail. Full bleed and framed images give a nice flow to the interior layout. The book's production navigated budget considerations without sacrificing quality, reinforcing that hardcover book printing can be both cost-effective and luxurious. Attention to details like spine thickness and cover templates ensured accurate reproduction of Dominic's carefully composed spreads. The final product felt authentic and honest, like the skate culture itself. Its success proves that even gritty subject matter benefits from a premium, considered approach to material selection and layout planning. When is Enough by Raoul Orazabal. Fine art echoing through paper choices. Orazabal's art teeters between natural and constructed worlds, requiring subtle textural interplay in print. Working with the Thigger Hampstead School of Art, we chose a landscape A4 hardback format and a combination of silk and uncoated stocks. Matte laminated covers and glue binding promoted longevity and allowed each painting's layered textures to speak for themselves. Printed end papers and careful colour management ensured artwork reproduced faithfully, capturing brush strokes and hues accurately. From concept to delivery, the project showcased how A4 hardback book printing can complement and even enhance the thematic complexity of an artist's body of work. art exhibition catalogue, Miko Veldkamp Bukatan explored memory, identity and global culture through paint. An A5 hardcover format provided an intimate scale that embraced viewers in Veldkamp's layered compositions. Uncoated end papers and silk interiors preserved vibrant colours, while minimalist typography let the art breathe, creating a balanced interplay between image and text. When case binding a hardback book at a 5 portrait, you should expect some resistance from the pages to remain flat. Some of the content is hard to see as the reader's eye drifts towards the spine side of each page. Subtle design choices like selective use of white space, full bleed images, and unobtrusive captions reinforced the thematic narratives. This art book printing project demonstrated that even smaller formats can carry significant conceptual weight when materials, layout, and finishing harmonise. The neat print spec is cost effective to print and would work well for a small print run or a university book project. A lovely hardback nature photography book documenting seasonal transformations demanded clarity, fidelity and a sense of place. The 280 by 205mm case-bound format with silk stock enabled flawless reproduction of subtle textures, morning mist, heather in bloom, snow-covered valleys. A gold-foiled cover on the limited edition version, offered on Craig's successful Kickstarter campaign, added touch of luxury, while uncoated end papers invited readers into a journey through time and nature. The project exemplified how coffee table book printing can become a sensory experience, encouraging readers to linger. Precision trimming, section sewing, and expert handling of full colour printing made every page a window into Ashdown Forest's changing face. For Nippy the Baby Crocodile, we produced a 210 by 210mm hardback with matte lamination and 170 grams silk pages. The 4-colour print process brought adorable illustrations to life, while the case-bound structure ensured the book remained intact through countless story times. We collaborated with the author to navigate cover templates, spine measurements, and even test prints. The final outcome radiates warmth, charm, and durability, essential qualities in a children's publication that's as visually engaging as it is physically resilient. Kittiwake Kingdom by Tash Pierce, a playful, immersive experience. Tash Pierce envisioned a magical A4 landscape hardcover where illustrations and narratives blend seamlessly. Using uncoated stock for end papers and silk for interior pages was a very deliberate decision. Arguably, the images might have been more suited to a tactile, uncoated finish, but silk was chosen to aid colour vibrancy. Cleverly, Tash then added a texture behind her images to replicate rougher paper of a certain age. This is a great hack, and there are plenty of places online where you can download textures to colour, restyle, then add in on artwork. From file setup to colour management, we work closely with the client to ensure silhouettes, abstract planetary themes, and geometric patterns printed flawlessly. The print process needed to reflect the whimsical, otherworldly charm of Kittiwake Kingdom. This project highlights how thoughtful stock selection and a collaborative approach to print a hardback book can unlock a universe of creative possibilities. Izzy Carroll's fantastical illustrated folklore required a delicate touch. Vivid colours, intricate line art, and symbolic motifs demanded precise registration and top-notch colour fidelity. The chosen A4 hardback format and dynamic gloss lamination framed the narrative beautifully, while 4-colour printing preserved the integrity of each brushstroke. By advising on bleed and page layouts, we ensured text and imagery coexisted harmoniously. The end result was an enchanting volume that proves art book printing techniques can elevate cultural heritage, bridging old-world storytelling with contemporary print quality. A bilingual children's book blending English and Filipino heritage words united cultural storytelling with phonics-based learning, and bright colours encouraged young readers to engage playfully. We are big fans of the inside pages and their bold, vivid illustrations and repeating layout. However, the cover niggles with us a little though and doesn't seem to be as effective. The blue background colour seems flat and doesn't match the colour of the book's interior. It also has a tendency to clash with the pink cover lettering. Careful page composition kept the reading experience intuitive. This project demonstrates that self-publisher hardback book can also be a tool for education, identity formation and intergenerational connection, offering more than just a printed product. It's a cultural artifact. Wily Beasts adopted a playful square 210 by 210mm hardcover to showcase charming critters and their adventures. The printed end papers create immediate intrigue upon opening, while 170 grams silk pages enabled crisp line work and vibrant colour reproduction. The case-bound approach guaranteed resilience, reinforcing the book's role as a cherished favourite. The synergy of materials from matte lamination to section sewn binding ensured each illustration felt alive and engaging. This project highlights how thoughtful design and hardcover book printing create tactile, welcoming worlds for young readers to explore, reflecting an author's vision in every detail. The skate art of Yaya embraced this duality by integrating spot UV varnish on a matte laminated cover, colour plan ebony end papers, and a vibrant yellow cover. This interplay of materials mirrored the skate world's balance between rebellion and craft. Section sewing would have been a choice to consider for the inside pages, but it does come at a premium price tag, so the self-publisher Julio opted for glue binding, which aligned more tightly with the project's budget. The inside pages are a real treat for skateboard and design lovers. Each skateboard deck design needed faithful colour reproduction and precise alignment. The book depicts Julio's career from early beginnings as he found his style to major projects and logo designs for the very top brands in the skate sector. Our guidance on templates, bleed and final proofs ensured that nothing felt compromised. The result was a visually arresting testament to how hardcover book printing can immortalise underground culture in a format that resonates with both collectors and casual fans. From bold coffee table books to carefully curated keepsakes, the projects we've shared today show just how powerful a beautifully printed hardback book can be. At Ex Why Zed, we combine craftsmanship, creativity and collaboration to ensure your vision becomes a reality, something you can hold, share and cherish for years to come. Whatever your project, a design-driven art book, a cultural collection or a one-of-a-kind portfolio, we're here to guide you through every step. Let's turn your ideas into a tactile, lasting legacy. Our friendly and expert account managers don't bite, so if you have any questions, do give us a shout. Remember, we are here to help you on email, phone, live chat, and even Zoom if you're feeling adventurous. If you found this guide helpful, please give us a like and subscribe. Begin your print journey and start a conversation with us today on hello@xyz.com, by phone on 01206 766647, or jump on xyz.com for more ideas, insight and inspiration.